I'm modifying a recipe. This is the cracked chicken chili, and it's supposed to be done in a slow cooker, but I didn't have time, so I am sauteing bacon in the bottom of the slow cooker, and then I'm gonna add everything to it and just pressure cook it. So I listed the recipe ingredients below, and then I'll show you what I'm doing. So I rinsed my beans and my corn. I have my chicken breast out. Failing you guys. I wanted to show you a bunch of dinners that I'm making in quarantine, and I've just kind of sucked at doing it. So it's like making one right now. I was like, ooh, I need to film this. I'm listening to Elevation's new album. So good, you guys. Okay, but tonight is a crowd favorite. Tonight is lasagna. I'm not sure if I've shown how I do this on my channel yet, but let me just give you the lowdown. I brown up 3 pounds of ground turkey. I add sauce. I'm saving jars right now. So this is the sauce I add. I had 2 jars of this for 3 pounds of turkey. Then I put 1 egg and some ricotta cheese. This is 32 ounces. Mix it with 1 egg. I shred a block of mozzarella cheese. That's what's in there. And then I use the oven ready lasagna noodles. If I can't find the oven ready, I just use the regular ones. I don't cook them. I literally just put the ricotta on this, or if it's a regular noodle, I go ahead and put it on the regular noodle, and I just cook it at 350 for an hour. I do 45 minutes, then I take the top off, the foil off, and then I do another 15, and then I let it sit for 15. That's if I do regular noodles. For these noodles, the cook time says cover with foil for 25, uncover for 5, and let sit for 15. So a little bit shorter cooking time if you use the oven ready. But I'm telling you, you don't need to worry if you can't find those. Just use the regular ones, cook it for a little bit longer. But I don't ever boil my noodles. And my family loves lasagna. So this is what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna go ahead and layer up my lasagna right now. Hey guys, so I started this video probably 2 months ago and I just don't feel like I had enough content to make it, so I'm gonna do one more dinner It's gonna be a very rustic farmhousey type dinner because that's how we've been eating. It's summertime, it's hot, I don't feel like cooking, and restaurants open back up, so we've been eating out a little bit too much, but not tonight. Tonight we're gonna make pork chops that I got from Costco. I actually cut them in half because they're a little bit too thick, and I feel like they get a little dry when I try to just like saute them or fry them or whatever you call it. I'm gonna be making them in my cast iron skillet. I have some butter, nice and melted, and then I just did pink Himalayan salt, pepper, and ranch seasoning mix. So I'm gonna cook them 2 minutes on each side and then put them in the oven that is preheated to 350. Let's do 400. I'll finish them off cooking in there for 20 minutes. And then I made a big garden boo-boo. I pruned a branch with a beautiful tomato on it. So, when life gives you lemons, what do? You make lemonade. When life gives you green tomatoes, you try and make fried green tomatoes for the first time. So I'm gonna try to do that. That's why I want to do my pork chops first, so that way I have my cast iron free to fry the tomatoes, and I want those nice and like fresh when we eat. And I'm gonna make some mashed potatoes. And that will be dinner. And then I got a really cool melon that the guy said is like eating sugar. This is called a musk melon. It looks like a honeydew, but he said it's really good. So this will be one of our sides too. So here we go, let's cook. Wait, what? typical summer dinner. I'm having to hide it from the flies, but there was some fried green tomatoes. I ended up putting some zucchini I had baked the other night in the grease just to see if maybe they'd be good reheated that way. The pork chops, the mashed potatoes, and then we have some of that muskmelon and then a salad greens back there. I'm just chopping those up because if nobody eats salad, I'll use it for lunches or something. But this is basically dinner. I'll plate it up and make it cute if I remember. All right, I look crazy. We're playing outside and I had my hat on because, you know, no bad sun. But you guys, I made yogurt last night in my Instant Pot. I did the cold method. So you just take that Fairview Life milk that's ultra pasteurized. I did whole milk. And then I did 2 tablespoons of this as my, sorry. We did 2 tablespoons of this as my like probiotic starter, so it could be like my yogurt starter. I did plain, I didn't do any kind of sweetener or anything like that, just so I could try it, and I've already tasted a little bit. It's so good, and I'm so proud of myself. I made yogurt, and so now I'm gonna make a little snack for everybody with some homemade jam that I got at the farmer's market, homemade yogurt, and some watermelon.